College of Idaho, shout out. Scrubs.
Yeah.
That was live. We're live on Talk Lotta. Welcome back to Talk Lotta, presented by Boot Crew Media. Talk Lotta, presented by Coded Collection. We are live in studio with Jalen Galloway, Zach Wrightsil, and Myles Burns, the Loyola basketball NAIA National Champions. And we're going to get started here in 3, 2, 1.
At Bear Law LLC, we have the privilege of representing victims and survivors that are oftentimes involved in catastrophic incidents that affect their lives.
If anyone looking for a personal and loving relationship with law, I would choose Bear Law.
At Bear Law, our goal is to turn victims into victors.
(504-372-0111). That's Bear Law LLC. Again, bearlawllc.com. How we doing, guys? We just did a little video, and we introduced ourselves in a different way. Can we remind people who everybody is here?
I'm Myles Burns, NAIA Basketball Men's Championship MVP.
I'm Zach Wrightsil, NAIA National Player of the Year.
And I'm Jalen Galloway, the state of Idaho's dad.
And Jalen, what do you mean by that? I know that you transferred from the College of Idaho, who Loyola obviously beat in the NAIA tournament. College of Idaho, state of Idaho's dad. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Moved down to New Orleans, was given the opportunity to win a natty, and unfortunately, we had to play my former school along the way. And I'd be honest with you, I puked immediately after the game because I did not feel good. But just state of Idaho's dad. I beat him. Boise State doesn't have a natty. University of Idaho doesn't have a natty. But Jalen, we have a natty.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're damn right. You're damn right. So how's life in general after being a national champion? We'll start with you, Myles.
It's good. It's kind of a lot, a lot's going on, a lot more notifications on social media platforms, text messages, calls, social media attention, or just media attention in general. So it's a little hectic, especially since we have to do, a lot of catch up with school and just trying to focus on graduating. So it's good.
Yeah, but it's kind of like back to normal. A little bit.
Yeah, it's back to normal, but it doesn't feel normal. If that makes sense,
Right. What about you, boss?
Yeah.
It's definitely been hectic. Just getting back from Kansas City and reuniting with our fans, students, and just kind of celebrating that win with them. It's really just been a lot going on, almost overwhelming at times. But we've definitely been taking it in and trying to enjoy ourselves and not, get overwhelmed. But it's definitely been a great experience, and it's been obviously the attention with the media and everything has been great as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. Cool story about my meeting Jalen is that I saw Jalen at Rock'n'Socky, and he's a humble guy, I would say. I don't know if y'all agree, but he's a humble guy because I met him and he was like, "What's up, man? I'm Jalen." We're just sitting there enjoying some sushi, and Jalen was just like, "Yeah, my name's Jalen. How you doing?" And then I go to cover Loyola basketball, and I'm like, wait, that's the guy who was at Rock'n'Socky.
Yes.
That's Jalen Galloway.
Yep.
So I had no idea. But did y'all go to Rock'n'Socky as you said you would to celebrate?
Yes, that's where I was the night I got back.
Yeah.
The next day I got back, went out with a couple of teammates and had a lot of sushi. So yeah, no better way to go celebrate.
Yeah, for sure. What about the vibes on campus? So the celebration, just to be there, like with the Loyola student body. Zach, we'll start with you. Just what does that mean to kind of come back and, be there in front of everybody with the trophy, with the banner? It's real. It happened.
Yeah, I feel like that's the perfect way to describe it. Honestly, it was we really just got to actually feel the win for once. In Kansas. Obviously, we won, but it didn't sink in yet, really didn't click on our heads, or at least mine, that we won for real until we got back and we reunited with our fans and students and faculty. And it just really went from 1 to 10 once we got back. Everybody was just enjoying the win with us. So, yes.
It's awesome. Loyola's first national title since 1945. And I want to remind everybody, it's the only national championship in basketball for any team in the state of Louisiana. Obviously, different leagues, NAIA and NCAA, but that's a hell of an accomplishment to be the only school with one, and now you have two, and it came 70 plus years later. Just the history and the legacy behind the program. I saw you guys got to take a picture with Brian Lumar and just kind of be in the conversation of some of the best players in Loyola basketball history, and to be, again, one of two national titles. Just how does that sink in, like the history and the tradition of the program?
I mean, I have to keep using this word, but great, good, and like I said before, that it's surreal, and it hasn't really sunk in a whole bunch because we've been dealing with a whole bunch. But I mean, it's ridiculous. Like I don't really know how to put it in words. I can't even properly articulate myself when I'm asked that question.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much, and it's so much emotion that flows through me when I hear about it. Because it's like, dang, like we really did this, and the group of guys that we did it with, and under the circumstances that we did it under. I mean, it's surreal.
What happened to your alternate voice, bro?
Where'd it go, Myles?
With me, you can't let me get carried away. So if I do it now, I will do it for the rest of the day until I go to sleep. And they'll tell you that right now. That
we were taking a video before we went live, and out of nowhere, Myles was like, "Sure, we can do a video."
Can't talk like that now.
Man, I could, but if I get started, then I just won't stop.
Can't start them.
I reckon
You must be from the country, Myles.
I might as well be from Idaho.
Yeehaw.
Guys, y'all absolutely dominated the teams in this tournament. I think the average point differential was 20 across all games in the NAIA tournament. I'm just going to ask the question because I've heard the conversation, and by all means, you can pass on answering it. When the hell is Loyola going to go to the NCAA?
Me?
Go ahead, Jalen.
Shoot, I think that's question of the year. We're the only Loyola that's
only Jesuit school of 28 Jesuit colleges and universities that's not in it. And obviously y'all proved to be the best in the league that y'all are in.
Yeah, I think as these guys can show the last 3 years, they kind of still dominated the SAC. I'm not sure. That's a good question, but I hope if I were to guess, it'd be in the next 5 to 10 years, especially with the way the school's growing and the support from the city. It would just, I think, make logical and financial sense. But, we'll see. President Brett's been doing a great job as the athletic director. So, we'll see. He's been really growing the athletic department. So I would assume that's probably the next big thing that's going to happen.
I'm sure it's in the works. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah,
and y'all beat teams in the NCAA this season, correct? I mean, UNO being one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the only one.
This year that we only played one D1 team
because UL game got canceled, COVID complications, and who was it?
Southern Miss,
COVID, same thing.
You know who my guy is on UNO is Derek St. Hilaire. What y'all know about this guy?
Oh, he windmilled in our game.
That guy got game.
It was impressive. Impressive.
That was when they went up 24-8, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
And they thought they had
they
put us away.
24-8.
They thought they put us away.
That's crazy. I don't recall that. That's how you know I don't be there.
You're just in the zone.
Yeah. Myles has this thing on defense where he just like gets going and he kind of sounds like a snake. He's like moving all around, and then he's locked in.
Yeah,
like you better just pass the ball and get out of the way.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't recognize I'm doing that. Like they're literally like, bro, like Myles, you be doing that. Like you be like, I'd be like, I don't think I do that. But all right.
If you three guys raced down Magazine Street right now, who would win?
I'd win.
Oh, definitely me. I'm known as actually one of the quickest and fastest guys on this team.
Like he's like quick
and fast.
He's quick, but like he's like.
I love how Jalen's like, I'm just not even gonna answer. I'm
honestly,
not even.
Well, yeah,
they could give me a 5-second head start, and I would still be way behind.
Yeah, we definitely does, Jalen. I love you though.
If you threw on the track cleats, and we had the timer and everything at the NFL Combine, what do you think your 40 would be?
Ooh, 4-1. Not playing.
Child, please.
I'm playing.
I give myself like I give myself a solid 5. Five
That's
flat.
It. That's
5
it.
flat.
Nah,
I think I give myself. We have long strides, so I go 5-1.
I give myself at least
maybe 4.9.
4 or 5.
The last time I ran a
6.
40, it was a 4.9, but it was a 38. It was a 4.9 38 because we measured it after the fact. It was only 38 yards. So
Nah, I definitely think I'll be like a 4. I think I'll be like a 4.5, 4.6.
I like that. So you're faster than Zach.
I definitely am. I don't know why he's doing it. Anybody on the team would tell you. Anybody
He's not
on
the
team.
fastest on the team. Though.
I'm not the fastest on the team.
That's Josh
Cam-
Tolbert.
No, Cam Dumas.
Josh Tolbert.
Cam Dumas literally played football
He's not
and like
faster than me, though.
and Cam Dumas like was literally like
Not faster
it's
than
him and
me.
Josh Tolbert. And if they Cam, I feel like
He's
Cam's a
not
little bit
faster than
faster
me,
than Josh Tolbert, or they're the same speed. But Cam Dumas is definitely
And he's not faster than me.
he's faster than Zach Wrightsil.
If you're on Facebook or YouTube and you have an opinion in this matter, feel free to leave a comment. We'll
Please
show
do.
it on the screen.
And don't be biased because
If you're Josh Tolbert and you're listening,
biased 'cause
feel free to chime in.
Love you, Josh.
We're
My
gonna
bad,
get
dog.
we're gonna get Josh on the show here soon
You
too.
need to. He's Mr. Dallas himself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
One of them.
Dallas boys.
We're gonna go through a couple rapid fire questions, and then we're gonna talk about this NCAA Final Four in New Orleans, all the hype around this week, the fan fest, all these opportunities for kids of all ages, the dribble, the open practices, the concerts, the music. It's New Orleans. It's here for the best and most historic teams in NCAA history. And Andrew Stagney is commenting right now, and he said, "Josh lame for real."
That's funny. That's funny.
So thank you, Andrew. So we're going to get into that. So stay with us. We're going to be here for another 15, 20 minutes with Jalen, Zach, and Myles, and we're going to make Final Four picks. We're going to talk about these games. Coach K, do you love him or you hate him? But rapid fire questions, just so the New Orleans viewers and supporters of Blue Crew Media, those chiming in, can know a little bit more about you guys, no matter where your future holds. And, I think I speak on behalf of a lot of people, including your coach, Stacey Hollowell, when I say that all three of you guys have bright futures, whether it's in basketball, professionally, or, beyond and after college. So just want y'all to know that. So we have a few sponsors, and they provide us with some questions, right? So one of our sponsors, as you can see on the bottom right of the screen, is H2O Salon and Spa. Okay. You ever need a good massage, go to H2O. You ever need a good haircut, you can make it happen. Okay. But I want to know
Struggling right now.
who's got the best hair on the team from each of y'all. Myles?
I think Zach. I think when Zach does his hair and stuff, it's pretty nice. His curls be defined and stuff like that. Not to hype you up, I still think you're a bum.
All right, who's got the best hair in the NBA? Rapid fire questions. Here we go.
Ooh. Dang, that's
Jalen Green.
No.
Jalen Green or Jackson Hayes, maybe?
Jalen Green.
Yeah,
You see how he has it up in the
Jackson Hayes, that's a good
ponytail?
answer.
Okay, Jalen Green.
Alex
Wait.
Caruso.
All right, there we go. So
yeah.
yes, this comes from the guy.
There you go.
Yeah, so
There you go.
maybe Jalen Green, but probably.
I actually almost didn't ask that question because the last time somebody made a comment about hair, he got slapped in the face by Will Smith. So
Oh, wow.
Is that too soon? Or
We
not?
get into that?
I don't even think that's too soon. I don't even think that's too
We're
soon.
getting
That's
to the
not too soon.
Shoot, man.
But that's
that was insane.
That was
Oh,
ridiculous.
Like, there's no way that was.
I thought it was fake when I first saw
I
it.
Wait,
did too.
and here's the
I did
worst
too.
part about it. Okay, so, as I mentioned to y'all earlier, I obviously spent a lot of time with my mom. My dad passed away, so I watched the occasional like American Idol or like events like that. Obviously like sporting events. My mom loves sports, but she's watching the Oscars, right? And so I'm over, I'm having dinner, and she's watching it, and she like recorded something. She recorded it, and then she rewinded and showed something to me because I was doing work or whatever. I came in the room, and then she fast forwarded it to the Will Smith speech. And so Will Smith is crying, his eyes out, and he's saying like, "I apologize," and all this. And we're like, what's going on? But we didn't even think of anything. Like, we didn't think anything of it.
Right.
So we watched the rest of it, and then I go to bed and call it a night. I didn't find out until like yesterday at 5 p.m. They were talking about like Will Smith in the studio, And like I was just like grinding away with work. I'm dead serious. I didn't find out until 5 p.m. yesterday.
That's
we
actually crazy.
fast forwarded right past
It's
it.
been the
That's
most
wild.
popular topic last
I
4 years.
found out.
Yeah, and I'm on Twitter
about
like
that.
looking at sports stuff, and I don't know how I missed it. Like that's the longest I've ever like missed.
They were
breaking
talking about it
news.
on ESPN.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about everywhere.
Yeah.
Chris Rock got rocked.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
yeah. I love his composure though. Will Smith
Wow.
just smacked the fuck out of him.
It's like, wow.
Kept the show going.
That
too.
might have been the best moment in television.
Yeah.
Goofy.
So that was
Couldn't
awesome.
be me, though.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so moral of the story is best hair on the Loyola men's national championship basketball team is
Zach Wrightsil.
Wrightsil, and best hair in the NBA brought to us by H2O Salon and Spa is
Jalen Green.
Said
Alex
Jalen-
Caruso,
Alex Caruso.
Jalen Green,
I said Jalen Green probably, yeah.
or Jackson Hayes.
Or Jackson Hayes.
Who would you pick in a dunk contest? Jackson Hayes
Oh.
or Myles Burns?
Myles Burns. He has the quickest hands, and then I don't just watch his dunk highlights. His hands move at a very fast
Okay,
rate.
now
Zach will-
I have
say-
I
I
have
say-
to bring something up.
Mhm.
The national championship game. I'm live commentating. And look, I have to do it. I have to do it. Hey,
It has to be done.
look,
It has to be
most
done.
reporters are gonna, make you say all the good stuff, and I'm trying not to ask you the tough question, but here's the tough question: what happened?
And I respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been waiting to give my part about this.
Okay,
I've been waiting to tell people about what happened.
Give your part. We're gonna show the video.
So
later.
basically, what I've been telling, I told Zach this prior to the game before we played college. No, Arizona Christian. Arizona Christian. So we beat them, and I was feeling great after the game. I was like, you know what? If we play right now, I can go out there and go crazy.
Yeah.
So I go to sleep and I wake up that morning. I'm like, yo, my legs hurt. Like I'm complaining to him. He's like, he literally tell you, I was like, bro, like I'm not feeling good right now. I took a nap prior to the start of the game. My knee was like fat, it was like swollen. And it's because all those games we've been playing, I actually wasn't icing or anything. Like I was just so tired. I just went to sleep once we got back, did what we need to do. And so prior to that game, even starting, I was like, yo, like in warm-ups, my knee was like, nah, feeling great. But I was like, look, it's our last game, throw it on the line, So I was like, I told myself, like, dang, it's probably gonna mess you up later on. And sure enough, I wasn't smart. Should have went off too. I tried to go off one and do my normal dunks.
right.
And it didn't go as planned, and fatigue set in too. So I look like a bum. But hey, it's all good. We won. You know what I'm saying? I might have missed the dunk, but we didn't, we didn't.
Well, y'all dominated the game.
but we dominated the game. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No question, man. I was I was with Jerry Hernandez,
Man.
the former athletic director and basketball coach, and we were like, "Oh, here he goes on the fast break," and my reaction, I'm gonna share it with you after the show because I don't want to make it about me, but my reaction was just like, he's going up. Oh my God, he missed it! Oh my God!
I think all of us had the same reaction because I would when you show the video, you'll see none of us got back on offense. We stayed on the other side of the half court.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we going to waste that energy? He's
'Cause-
about to throw it down. Then the ball went all the way back.
Yeah.
It's what I do. Like it's literally what I do. I mean, to be honest with you, I dunk so much, and I'm not even trying to brag, but like I literally dunk so much that I'm more likely to I miss the most dunks because I have so many opportunities to dunk.
Right.
And like it's not likely that I do miss. So when I miss, it's like it looks bad on their part sometimes because my coach he's big on everybody running back no matter what.
Yeah.
And if they don't run back, they're like, he gets on it. He gets on
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
more.
Not even
Yeah.
trying to brag, but I'm a savage fucking dunker.
I'm just being honest. I'm not even trying to brag. I promise I'm not. I promise.
Andrew Fava commented, I guess when he was talking about best hair, Luke Ladner.
Oh, Luke's like Peyton Manning. It's just receding back, dude.
Oh.
Shout out Boulder.
We're gonna go ahead and transition from the hair conversation before one of us gets slapped in the face.
Shout out to the Juice Man.
Facts.
Yeah, the Juice Man.
Yeah, the Juice Men.
Yeah.
Who are the Juice Men, Jalen?
You have Lava, Andrew Stagney, Tolbert, Milan, Mahoya. I think it's Mahia. And then Luke Ladner.
Vegeta.
They're the 5 Juice Men. They bring the most energy on the bench. They do everything together.
They're from what I hear, they're starting cheers and louder chants than anyone else, even in the whole building.
Yeah, they're Loyola's finest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're
nah.
They're Loyola's best.
They're going down in history.
They honestly should be in the Loyola Hall of Fame room that just got upgraded and renovated. Like just a picture.
Or can
of
we
them.
just get like a fat head somewhere of just the Juice Men?
The Juice Men.
And the thing is,
1,000%.
they embrace everything, any task you put in front of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Hollowell liked it when I asked him. He told me who the Juice Men were, and I said, "Do you think we could get them like a sponsorship by like Dole or like one of the orange juice brands or something like that?" You know, he's
Surprised it hasn't happened.
yeah.
tough.
We're gonna work on it.
They got y'all market yourselves for that, bro. Because I definitely think y'all can do that for sure.
The Juice Men.
The Juice Men. They need their own
Shout out
brand.
to Coach Javon and Sam Ader.
Yeah. So, Coach Stacy Hollowell in one word.
Come back to me.
Hater.
Boom. No,
What the hell? What the hell is going on here?
I'm gonna say
we're
friend.
gonna take a commercial break.
I was dead
I'm
serious.
gonna say friend.
I'm still hater.
All right. Now I need more than one word. Describe what the hell that means. Your head coach, the national champion coach of the year. Zach Wrightsil's on live YouTube saying he's a hater. What the hell is going on?
Well, he's our biggest critic, and he's my biggest critic. But sometimes it comes across as hating, and he would say he's not a hater. He's just he's just honest. He's truthful.
Yeah.
But sometimes the way he goes about it can sound like hating, and sometimes he'll even joke to where make it sound like hating. So I always say he's my biggest hater, and he embraces that. And yeah, it's just that's him.
It's just how it goes, huh?
That's how it goes.
I changed my answer to genuine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not too much of a bum.
Well, it's he messes with Zach the most, and it's
Yeah.
pure. We're in the Elite Eight against C of I, and he's screaming at this dude in the locker room for not going up with two hands. And it's funny if you're not Zach Wrightsil. Like,
Right.
I found it funny every single
Bro,
time.
not gonna lie, I didn't have the energy to find it funny, but look, it was
funny.
indeed funny.
It is funny every time.
Yeah.
We beat Stillman. We're at Waffle House at 1 a.m. because the game was like pushed back. Just hating on my boy
Yeah.
after a good win.
Hayden.
Well, my wake up to no filter, and I'm not going to say the name of the coach that said it, but my wake up to a no filter coach or locker room talk was me being like a 6-year-old or 7-year-old ball boy and walking into the halftime locker room, and the coach at the time, who again will not be named, just walks in and looks at the tall, white, lanky center on the team who could definitely have played more physical on defense in the first half. And he goes up to him and he goes, "Why don't you grow it, Zach?" You know, like just first line, you know, and it was like, yeah. So that's when I was like, okay, this is how they talk in the locker room, you know?
Yes.
Definitely, 100%.
But I think Stacy a little bit more calm than that.
Oh, we were winning and blowing teams out so much throughout the year. Like, locker room was honestly, like, I don't know if you guys agree, but it was relatively pretty chill most of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you're 34-1, I think that helps. As well.
37.
It was chill.
Regular season, 37-1
Chill
total.
to an
Yeah.
extent.
Gotcha.
Definitely
Yeah.
chill to an extent.
Yeah, I mean,
Shoot,
it was
man.
mainly just to focus on ourselves. We were never really worried about the other team. It was always us. Like if he was ever mad, it was about what we were doing, not what they were doing to us.
Yeah.
Right.
This, I mean, they know. Like literally, it's nobody can beat us when we're on our A game, and I stand on that, and we stood on that the whole season. Like anytime that we look like, you know, the game was close or whatnot, it's because of us. I don't think it was necessarily because of other teams. I mean, credit to other teams though. I'm not to say that they weren't good. They definitely were good,
Yes.
but I just feel like we're you know a different level. Yeah, definitely.
No question. No question.
Appreciate
Yeah. Thanks for that. Good teamwork there on the different level.
you.
So, guys,
Man.
let's jump into Final Four. Okay, Duke, Kansas, North Carolina, Villanova. All school colors are blue, and so is the blood. The 4 teams have combined for 61 Final Four berths and 17 national championships. Nearly 21% of the titles ever decided. They've also taken turns providing 4 of the most iconic shots in the history of the NCAA tournament. Tuesday is the 40th anniversary of the Michael Jordan jumper from the wing that gave North Carolina the 1982 title over Georgetown. Christian Laettner's Duke lightning bolt that beat Kentucky in the 104-103 overtime. Epic. So all this history coming to New Orleans. Again, 4 of the most historic programs. one thing that's really cool to me is the journey that Coach K has taken, not just in his career, whether you're a Coach K fan or not, but in this particular tournament. So, you know, he beats Texas Tech, who obviously for a long time was coached by Bobby Knight, who coached Coach K at Army, and Coach K coached with Bobby Knight. Obviously, there's a new coach at Texas Tech, but a lot of history there. Then he beats Arkansas, who the last time Duke and Arkansas played was in the 1994 National Championship game. So just like the journey that Coach K has taken, right, just in this tournament, I think is really cool. And then obviously the fact that Duke and North Carolina, which is insane to me, has never played in the NCAA tournament.
That's crazy.
That's nuts. And now they're meeting in New Orleans for the Final Four game for the first time ever, and it's Coach K's last dance. So let's start with that game, Duke, North Carolina. I'm going to go to Jalen first, and we're going to work our way this way.
All right.
Your pick and why?
I think it's gonna be Duke. Just Coach K's last year. They've been playing differently ever since they got worked in the conference tournament. So they came out of the toughest region too. Duke did this. I just don't see them losing.
Jalen Galloway is taking the Blue Devils. What about Zach Wrightsil?
I'm also going Duke. I definitely believe in that chip on their shoulder that those guys are kind of playing with right now after losing to North Carolina in Coach K's last home game. And I feel like it really just gave them a boost going into the tournament. And they played a lot of good teams and just kind of been playing on a different level ever since then. And so that's my pick, Duke.
Did y'all see the interview with who was it? Player who said that he wanted North Carolina in the ACC championship, and then they lost. And then the reporter, I think it was Tracy Wolfson, asked him, "Okay, so who do you want before UNC and St. Peter's plays?" And he's like, "You're not going to get me this time. I'm not going to say North Carolina." That was pretty cool. But yeah, so they have them 2 versus 8 seed. It's crazy that UNC is the 8 seed, but who you got, Myles?
Duke as well. I'm a fan of Coach. Just the fact that he's able to stay so humble throughout literally his whole, career. And, like Jalen was saying, that they've literally been playing different. They know it's the last dance for Coach. And the way that those guys operate is like, they definitely play for each other, kind of like how we play for each other. So,
yeah,
I mean, I definitely see them coming out on top because of that. And I'm also a little biased because I am a fan of Coach. And like I said, just his ability to stay humble through it all. And, the words that he chooses, to say in his interview is like what he says is just like, I mean, you got to respect the guy.
He's the best tournament coach in basketball history, not just college basketball, in basketball history. And yeah, I agree. I mean, there were a lot of people who said, my friend told me the other day, he's like, dude, I don't want Duke. Coach K's making it all about himself. And then I was like, no, man, I think he's actually like really trying to avoid the questions about him. And I think he even said it in the interview after. He goes, this is about this guy, it's about these guys. And he said, let's not make it about the old man. Like he was kind of making a joke, like, let's talk about these players who put their heart, soul, and blood, sweat, and tears on the line. You
can tell that's genuine too.
Yeah. So I'm a Coach K fan, and I have a good family friend of mine who's a Duke guy. So I was no doubt taking Duke in that game. So all 4 of us are taking Duke. I'll start for the other game, Villanova versus Kansas, Jay Wright versus Bill Self. And I say those names because that is the primary reason I'm going to take Villanova. Personally, I just like Jay Wright better than Bill Self. And even though they lost a star player, I think it's going to be Duke Nova. I'll say who I think is going to win the game after y'all make your picks.
All right.
Villanova, Kansas. Start with you.
I'll start by saying I don't know who's going to win. I think it's a good matchup.
Yeah.
I obviously haven't paid too much attention. I know this sounds bad, too much attention to Villanova, so I wouldn't know that much. But after seeing like a couple games, I think it's a good matchup. And so I don't know who's going to win that one, but I'm definitely going to be tuned in for it.
Yeah.
My pick is Kansas, and that's because I pay attention to both of them on their run. I know Kansas has been playing great basketball. They've been winning games by they've won a few of their games and it wasn't close. But with Villanova, I see that they've lost one of their guys, and before they lost one of their guys, they were only playing a 6-man rotation, and now they're down to 5. So it's going to be really hard for them to kind of play with those 5 guys and maybe even find the spark off the bench that hasn't been playing like that all tournament. So I feel like they're a very talented team, but Kansas has more depth.
Simply put.
Yep.
I'm a big Texas Longhorn fan. Like die hard.
You're Idaho's dad, and you're a Texas Longhorn fan, and you play Loyola basketball in New Orleans.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
All right, go on, Jalen.
I don't make fun of your team, Myles, but no, I think it's gonna be Kansas, and it pains me to say that, but I do. It's just Bill Self is so consistent. Like Jay Wright's a great coach too.
Yeah,
but also I think with their guy going down, it will be a lot harder. So I think it'll be Kansas Duke, which I think will be a great national championship.
Do you know where Villanova is?
No.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, where is
it?
it?
Do you know?
He knows.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Don't even say it.
Wait, I want to say it's a podcast. I can't wait for you to look it up.
All right. I could look it up fast enough. Go ahead, though.
Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Never been there.
Nor do I want to go.
Yep. It's actually the city is Villanova, Pennsylvania. I think it's outside of Philadelphia, but I'm not sure.
That sounds dry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
We enjoy New Orleans. Oh, if anyone has any tickets to the Final Four,
Oh yeah, hit me up.
some love.
Just go ahead and
us 3 will come hang out with you.
Right,
Take
take
box
you,
or something.
You know what I'm saying? You Chuck E. Cheese.
I'll stand up and watch in the box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
honestly.
even if it's at the very top, top.
For the record, I'm already working on it.
Oh, wait,
Hey, don't make fun. He's trying to help us.
I'm saying big time, guy.
He did.
Yeah, fancy. Okay.
I can't, no guarantees, but I'm trying.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. That's why I respect you. I got a lot of respect for you.
All right. I appreciate you, boy.
Yes, sir.
Duke, Kansas for the 3 of y'all, and then I'll make my pick for Duke Villanova. Who you got winning it all?
It's gonna be Duke because
That's the story everyone wants to write.
That's the story everyone wants. You know how many movies and documentaries can be made about this? Like, if he ends up on top, that has to happen.
Everyone loves the story.
Now, I love the story as long as he doesn't pull a damn Tom Brady or Brett Favre move, because I swear, if he wins it all and then he comes back, I'm like done cheering for Duke forever. No, seriously. I mean, like, I'm done.
He need to do what Peyton Manning did. Just call it good after.
Chill. Ain't gonna make funny. No, I was about to curse. Funny commercials. I want him to just retire and make funny commercials like Peyton Manning.
I think you can say funny ass commercials on this podcast.
My granny watches these.
Okay, all
right. Good though.
Well, good boy.
Oh,
good boy, Myles.
Hey, chill out. He can say that. He can say whatever.
All right, Zach, who you got, Duke or Kansas?
I'm definitely going with Duke. Just feel like with everything that's been happening recently, especially even with us, like our story, it just felt like a movie.
Yeah,
I feel like that fairy tale ending. I definitely just see that happening with them, with everything they've gone through this season, all the adversity they faced. I feel like it's just the perfect ending to that story with Coach K going out on top.
Yeah, I think Coach K should show some love to New Orleans too. If this is where he wins his last and final national championship, I think he should buy a house here, maybe be the assistant coach for Stacey Hollowell and Loyola.
Assistant coach for Stacey Hollowell. Shout out Coach K. If you see this, Coach K, my name is Myles Burns. Holla at me so long.
All right, so you got Duke over Kansas?
1,000%.
I got Duke over Villanova. So we all got Duke winning the thing. That's kind of boring, but hey, it's we talk a lot of sports here. Last question brought to us by Bear Law. The tough question is, what's next for you guys? I'm going to start with Zach and Myles here. NAIA Player of the Year. I know that the answer might be short and sweet and it's undecided, but maybe if it's not just for where you're going to be next year, maybe just where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, I see myself in the NBA. That's my ultimate goal, is to make it to the highest level possible that I can, and just exceed my limits and boundaries. And for me, that's the NBA. So in about 5 years, that's where I want to see myself. And as for like next year, definitely undecided on what I want to do right now. I'm handling a lot of decisions right now, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But just talking to my family, praying, and taking it from there.
Can I just ask, and again, you don't have to answer anything. I do want to ask, how does that work for a player in the NAIA, the transfer portal, in college basketball, whatever it may be, no matter where you go? When does like the conversation start? When does the window open for opportunity to talk to someone else, if that's where you go? Again, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean, I know about the process.
Yeah.
It's after the season, you have to get like a release from the school to like give the schools permission to talk to you, and then they can reach out.
Yeah, I guess the reason I ask, because like the transfer portal for NCAA is for the NCAA. So
Yes.
that's why I was wondering, like, if you're in the NAIA,
It's different.
how does that work if you want to play for a team in the NCAA? So, because you can't go to NCAA.com and type in transfer portal, because as of right now, you're not in it, you know? So,
I had to go through that last off season.
That's
Made it
tough.
a lot more difficult.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So is NAIA the same way? Does it have like a transfer portal site?
No, there's no
No.
portal for the NAIA.
Nothing.
That is the disadvantage they put these players at.
Yeah, like I found that out after I announced I was transferring, so I didn't do enough research. But these are player of the years right here. Like whatever their future holds, they're gonna be found.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Jalen. You're a good guy.
Thank you. Humble.
Good man.
I'm glad I came to like Jalen.
Caleb Daniels plays for
Yeah.
the Villanova Wildcats. He transferred from the
Okay.
Tulane Green Wave.
Yep.
Did y'all play a game against him?
We did.
We did
We
freshman
did.
year.
Yeah, freshman year. Almost
Yep.
took that dub.
That was our third or fourth game of our college career.
Yeah.
It was against them, and we almost won.
Almost won that.
Yes.
I mean, almost doesn't count, but
It
we
does.
got to throw that in there. I feel like fresh team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
new, different guys
Yeah.
that haven't played with each other.
You know, it'd be really funny if we do get y'all tickets to the Final Four, if y'all just wore your Loyola basketball jerseys.
I would do that to make a statement.
I would too. No, I'd wear my national championship shirt.
Yeah. Wear something.
Something
Bring the
like that.
trophy.
I thought
Get a
it was-
replica of the trophy.
Yeah,
It was
I
massive.
might just bring the MVP trophy in there. You
Yeah.
never
Miles, what about you? Where you see yourself in 5 years?
know. I say the same in the NBA. It's one of those deals, and I hope I don't sound like childish. I don't know if it's a childish answer, but it's one of those deals where I kind of like, how you get like a really good feeling about something, like a really good feeling that something's gonna
Yeah.
work out for you. I feel I have one of those feelings, and I put in the work, and I feel like what I'm saying, it's a few tweaks to my game that I obviously constantly work on. We all can work on something, and literally you just make those. And I feel like in 5 years I'd definitely be in the NBA.
Damn, bro. Now I'm gonna feel bad about posting your missed dunk highlight.
Might as well. I mean, because when I got so many more that I
Yeah.
made, so
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
It happens. LeBron
Well,
misses dunks.
for the record, I've already posted a reel on my Instagram of all your highlights from the College of Idaho.
Oh,
game.
really?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. No, LeBron misses dunks. You know what I'm saying? Zach LaVine misses dunks. All the greats miss dunks. One day I'll look back on this, and be like, dang, I really missed a dunk in the championship game, but we won.
Yeah, absolutely. Pelicans come back to beat the Lakers from 23 down.
Trash.
Y'all think the Pelicans can are you a Lakers fan?
No, I'm a LeBron fan.
I'm a LeBron fan. So if LeBron's on the Lakers, then I'm a Lakers fan.
Who's winning the NBA championship? Rapid fire.
Oh, the Suns.
Do not say the Lakers.
The Warriors. Oh, never. I would
Okay.
never say the Lakers are trash.
Oh, you're a LeBron fan. You're not a Lakers fan. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The Lakers are trash.
Miles.
It's not rapid.
So wait, I want you to answer in the voice.
Just for the purpose of the voice, I might just do the Bucks. Milwaukee.
Honestly, you saying Bucks in that voice is the greatest thing I've heard
I might
this
just do the
entire day.
Bucks. I might do the
I
Bucks.
think I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks.
I might go ahead and go with the Bucks.
That's and what y'all say? That's a great pick.
You might have to do a Bitcoin.
Wait, that's your that's your Giannis impression?
Never mind.
Remember the 50-piece video? Can you do that?
Hold on. Before you do that, just chill. I got to get my phone. I need a close-up video of that Giannis voice.
Bitcoin?
The Bitcoin? What 50 are you talking about?
When he went to Chick-fil-A and got the.
What are you talking about?
Right the night after he won, he went to Chick-fil-A.
And why is Coach Stacy watching the podcast?
What did he say?
Really?
He just texted me. He said I called him a hater.
Why? And I love how he did. He said we running this afternoon for calling me a bum. I'll tell you what, Coach, I didn't make it. Just jokes.
I had sent Coach Stacy the link right after you said that he was a hater, and I was actually kind of hoping that he would hop on and like scare you, like as a surprise. But that would be funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the ability to run right now. You got maybe speed walk.
We're gonna be on the line for a minute because I'm not making the time.
I'll beat you now.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
You want to say the Milwaukee Bucks?
I want. Yeah, go ahead.
My prediction for the NBA championship is the Milwaukee Bucks winning that one.
All right, now, what does Giannis say?
They do a Bitcoin.
The Greek freak.
The Greek freak. I don't play at night. I don't play Fortnite. I play at night.
You play Fortnite?
I don't play Fortnite. Hey, Russ. You know what, baby?
Luca, I want magic now.
Hey, Russ.
We're all roommates, and like when we do act like this together,
Y'all do the Giannis impression?
there's lots of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Hey, since he brought up the roommate thing, Jalen has issues. Let's just say that. I'll just say that he got issues, bro.
What am I?
Oh.
I've never had anybody yell at me first thing in the morning. Like, bro, literally, I wake up. I'm not in the mood. I just woke up. I'm really not a morning person.
That was me every day,
Man.
dude, so I feel you.
Bro, like, Jalen will literally wake up and be like, Myles. I'm like, Jalen.
It's not like a bad
What's up,
yell.
man?
It's like, what up, Myles? Bro?
Yeah,
What's your name?
facts.
It's
Yeah.
like Zachary.
Yeah.
Zachary.
Bro,
Wrightsil.
my hair is messed.
Wrightsil.
My hair is messed up. My do-rag fell off. My breath stinks. I'm in my underwear. Like, bro, I don't want to talk. I want to brush my teeth. Bro. You know what I'm
And guess
saying?
what?
So yeah.
It's what happens. You get a little bit of that coffee in your system, and you go, Myles, what up, dude?
Yeah, you do drink. You do
Every single morning.
He
That
drinks,
black
he
coffee.
drinks coffee like an old person. Like it's funny. He
Right.
might be a
man.
senior citizen. He needs like free tickets to the movie on Friday.
Bro.
Like,
I'm okay with that.
Need pancakes are
I get those, after every road trip.
Word,
Come back,
yeah.
Uber eats my pancakes from my house like 3 a.m.
Man,
It's a great tradition.
that's why I love Jalen. Though I can't lie to you. Like his energy and like his vibe is like I talked about Coach Stacy being genuine, but like he's actually just super genuine. And like a lot of people like might think it's like him being sarcastic, but that's really who he is. I had issues with him at first because it was one-sided too. Literally, he was cool with me. And
I
he
feel
was
like you always have issues with the transfer, especially when the transfer's from Idaho.
You
Man,
should
no,
have
it's-
seen it on our visit.
Man, look, it was like, bro, I didn't. Cause I'm like, he said something. I'm like, bro, he's playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. I'm not playing with you. And then once I found out that he was like seriously, like genuinely, like about the things that he said, I was like, oh, I love this dude. Like we clicked. You know what I'm saying?
So let's say I'm on my visit
Yeah.
last April.
Okay.
It's my dad, Coach Ty, the former assistant, and Coach Hollowell. Then it goes Myles, Zach, me. He's talking to me at dinner. I'm trying to get to know Myles better. And I go, hey, Myles. I just ask him a question. He literally does this. Doesn't even respond. Doesn't even
hold on.
respond.
Hey, hold on.
Just the,
Wow.
just the
Looked at
straight
me.
face, just
Straight
no
face.
no emotion.
Hey, hold on.
Just, what?
I probably didn't even know like he was really talking to me because I also get in the zone. If I'm like super tired, I'm not paying attention. So if I did that, I'm really friendly. I don't want anybody to think I'm not actually. I'm not like I'm definitely like you can talk to me. I'm amicable. That's the word.
No,
Yeah.
nice word,
Thank you.
bro.
I'm
Why is he on
amicable
the screen?
and
Well, he's on the screen.
Stacey's
Why is he
on the screen.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Coach?
Hey, lots to say there, guys. Lots to say.
Coach, first off, the response to Zach Wrightsil's one-word description of you as hater.
Look, Zach gets what he deserves. That yawn a minute ago is on. It's on the podcast for the rest of the world to see for as long as they need to see it. What did Myles say? I'm a bum. You know, at least Jalen was decent to me.
I said we're friends.
I hope your granny saw that, Myles, because
Granny's always watching, Coach.
she is. She knows.
Son, I left the podcast, but
Coach,
Hey, and
Coach, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, look, Giannis and the Bucks win. We know this. Zach is always talking about LeBron. Every losing team has a leading scorer. I've been telling him that for 4 years. And
averaging 30.
you 30.
Bucks it is. At least Myles picked right on that one.
I did it for the purpose of the voice, Coach. Hey, but I love you, though.
The Bitcoin was nice.
Is
Bitcoin?
Is Bitcoin?
Is the trophy at your house?
Yeah, it is. You want to see it?
Yeah, let's see the
Let's see
trophy,
the trophy,
Coach.
Yeah, let's see that.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta make a trek through the house here. I got a sick little one here. Hang on.
Oh, hope they get better soon.
I told Brett he doesn't get the trophy back until we have a nice place, a nice,
Secure.
house for it. So hang on one second.
Coach, I don't know if you can answer this, but who you got in the Final Four games?
Oh man, Zach's analysis on Villanova, he probably stole that from me. It's
Hayden.
Caleb Daniels going to have a big Michael Jordan, Keith Smart moment for Villanova, and I don't know, maybe Duke, They're just young.
That's what you think, Coach?
So you got Duke, Kansas though, or you like Villanova?
I like Villanova because of Caleb.
Yeah,
but they're playing 5 guys. The guys coming off the bench. I don't think any of them average more than 2 points a game.
Yeah.
So Caleb's got to fill in there for more. Duke's probably got the most talented guys, but you got Carolina's got seniors, and that goes a long way, that experience. So
no doubt.
Let me see here. Let me see.
Hey,
we
won that.
That's beautiful.
There it is.
Yeah, look at that.
Coach, we gotta get that in studio, man.
Too bad your head look like.
I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but
yeah, we can bring it in.
All right, cool. Coach, if you had two, we only have 4 seats here. We can probably make more, but if you were in here with two players, not these 3 guys, because I'm not going to make you choose. Who would the 2 players if you had to be on with 2 of the guys on your team? Who would they be? What do you think would be like the funniest podcast conversation
on the spot?
The funniest? Wow. Maybe Ladner and Tolbert.
Definitely.
Ladner's the funniest.
Yeah, them together is crazy.
Lucky lad. Maybe even Zach Muller.
Muller is funny. I ain't gonna lie, Muller is funny.
I mean, it would depend on what we're trying to get out of funny. We could put Ladner and Eddie in there together. That would be comedy.
Because Ed would just be mad the whole time.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about Eddie.
Like, bro.
That might get like Will Smith, Chris Rock funny, but
Ed a good guy, man.
What's Fava commenting?
He said, "Bring the juice."
Oh my!
And then
the Juice Man. I told you, the Juice Man would be a great interview.
Yeah, I agree.
And then he said, "Luke says it's natural testosterone."
Oh, there's Jalen's line right there.
That's what I screamed before the Final Four and the national championship. You just got to bring all this natural energy.
Yeah,
it's testosterone, bro.
It's natural testosterone.
Yeah, and that exact way. Like that's why I say Jalen might have issues for real. Like on the court, it might look like I have like mental issues, but like on the real, he definitely got some.
Well, not all of us are as athletic as you, Myles. I got to find a way just to get going,
turn yourself up,
and you do.
I got to bring. I don't know about the juice. I'm about the sauce. I got to bring the sauce.
Oh, sauce man.
Sauce man, juice man, we got everything going on. Coach, Coach, last question. I'll give you the floor to add anything at the end here, but since we're closing out, we got to settle a debate here. Who wins in a race between Myles Burns and Zach Wrightsil?
I'd say 9 days out of 10, Zach loses, and
yeah, Myles got worried there for a second because you said 9 days out of 10. Zach.
I did.
He's a hater.
Coach, his eyes went like this.
I was about to say what?
Well, here's the thing about Zach. Zach's athletic. He just never uses it, And
What did I tell you?
The biggest critic.
What did I tell you?
You could have said critic though, not hater,
Wait,
man.
hold on.
He be
Hey,
hating.
wait, hold on,
He be
Coach.
hating for real.
Can I say that I want you to answer to not sound like you're hating, so that way Zach doesn't kind of be like, oh, he just being biased because he hating on me. Yeah, I want to be genuine, so he knows. Like,
okay,
you feel me?
so 9 days out of 10, I think Myles wins the race.
Thank you, Coach.
Love you, Zach. You my boy. Shout out to you.
How you win 9 days out of 10? And not out of 10.
Because one day he would have to stop and tie his shoe when I say start. He'd have to wait. Didn't he tie his shoe?
Yeah. I struggle with tying my shoe sometimes. Like not like actually tying my shoe, but like when I tie my shoe, the way that I hoop. For some reason, it just gets untied. I literally double knotted everything. I promise I know how to tie my shoe. I could do it right now. But like, bro, for some reason it just gets untied, and I just be like tying it while he's talking.
The biggest BS sometimes.
right now.
Yeah, tuck him in. Get to work.
He's got his Jordans on. All right, Coach. Coach, one more thing I just thought of is I'm not going to give the guys another chance to say their one-word description of you because they already ruined that opportunity. Well, except for Jalen. But I am gonna say this. We're gonna start with Jalen and go to Zach and then Myles. Your grade out of 10 of Coach Stacey Hollowell's gritty at the celebration.
I was like a 0.2.
Look at him. Man, look.
Fair enough.
I give him I give you a 0.6. I give you a 0.6.
All right.
Looks like the hating is coming.
It goes both ways. Don't think it doesn't.
Oh yeah,
it's definitely reciprocated.
I'll admit that wholeheartedly. I'll be hating too.
All right, what you got?
I give him a 2. For him actually doing it. So I give him a 2 for that. But
the courage,
the courage doing that. But the execution is why he's not gonna go any higher than the 2.
Well, y'all got to help this man out.
That's me being generous, me being modest.
I don't know that there's much they can do there to help. Quite honestly, it's old age just only takes you so far.
It's okay. You're a national champ.
Don't blame it on the hip, man. Don't blame it on the hip. You just can't dance.
That too.
Coach Stacey Hollowell, thanks for hopping on, showing us the trophy. Any last words, my friend?
Yeah, what's our juice place? We're getting the juice men.
I'm still talking to my friends over at Robert's Grocery to see which brand could sponsor them.
Yeah, that's got to happen.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You're the man. Thanks for having those guys on. Y'all have fun.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Coach.
All right, boss.
Boom.
What?
I called him a bum.
On his way out.
Guys, our weddings one day are gonna be so lit. The three of us.
Bro, you're not talking about wedding.
No,
I'm not letting him talk about wedding, bro.
We're all talking each other.
He's been saying that since day one.
And he gonna talk about wedding anyway.
He is.
Stagney said, "Get it done" on the Juice Men sponsorship.
Yes,
Andrew
sir.
Fava said, "Kia's gritty was better."
Kia actually, her gritty, that's not bad. That's our trainer, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I love Kia.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to Kia too. I mean, she held it down for us, and she the amount of things that
Great person.
Yeah,
she dealt with all of our stuff.
Yeah, didn't make anything about herself. Like she was definitely there for us no matter what, and we really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. Jalen Galloway, Zach Wrightsil, Myles Burns. I told y'all 30 minutes. That's how long it usually is. But, I mean, we absolutely covered pretty much anything and everything from roommates to races to gritties to national champions. Congratulations. Thanks so much for coming in. I know y'all got other things to do. We're going to grab some lunch, but we want to thank all of our sponsors. Cody Collection, Bear Law, H2O Salon and Spa, Helm Paint, and all those who support Boot Crew Media. Keep talking a lot of sports. This is Talk a Lotta. I'm Jack.
Jalen Galloway.
Zach Wrightsil.
And Myles Burns.
And we are signing out. Peace and love.